Hi everyone and welcome to my art studio tour. This is something I've been wanting to film for quite a while, so finally have got round to it. The hand painted sign on the door was made by myself. I just painted that and just thought it'd be quite cute. This is the overview of the room. It's quite a big space. I'm quite lucky I get to use my parents' dining room as my art room at the moment. On this table here as you come in, I've just got loads of my Christmas bits ready to sell for Christmas. I know it's a bit early, but I like to be prepared. So I've got hand painted decorations and my packs of Christmas cards, which I'm really excited to sell because I think they're really cute. And then just along here I've got bits that I've recently painted. They're on this plastic just because I varnished them, and obviously varnish drips everywhere. This is some clear gesso or gesso, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, which you put on the wood before I paint it to give it some texture, and some satin varnish, which is what I put on afterwards. I've got all my paint just laid out here. I use Liquitex paint. I've got a set of 48 mini ones of the basics, which I would definitely recommend if you're starting out with acrylics because they're really good and there's loads of colours in there. So yeah, I just keep all my paint bits and pieces here, as well as some lights and random bits here like this phone clamp, because I don't really know where else to put it, so it's just sort of sat there. Then moving on to the desk area. This desk I got a couple of months ago, so I'd always wanted a corner desk, just a bit more space, looks a bit nicer and just gives me enough room to lay out everything that I want to. The flowers here are ones that I use for taking product photos with, but I think they just look quite cute on the desk in this little vase. Then I've got a Kingfisher cork coaster, which is one of my designs. I sell these on my shop as well, but I just thought it looked cute on my desk for me to put my drink on. And I've got my sets of pastel pencils. I just keep them here on the desk so that they're easy to grab because I literally use these all the time, so I just keep them in a stack here so that they're always handy for me to get. Plus also they're quite big to fit in a cupboard and I've run out of storage space, so. And then here I've just got a few little bits and pieces, pencil pot with some spare pastel pencils, blending stumps, pens, scissors, whatever. Some sellotape, my pencil sharpeners I just keep here because I'm always using them, so it's just easier to keep them out rather than keep putting them away. This rubber is a kneaded eraser, and I just put it into this little swirl when I was fiddling with it and it just looked satisfyingly neat, so I kept it like that. And here's my desk lamp. This is I can't remember the name of it and my mind's literally gone blank, but I will put the link in the description below. It's an amazing light, I highly recommend it. It's not the cheapest, but if it's in your budget I would definitely recommend it because it gives out a lot of light. And you can adjust the light temperature as well, which is really handy. On the wall here I've got my camera mount, which is what I would put my camera onto when I'm filming my art videos and tutorials and things. And then I just keep my laptop here, which I use to just do everything on pretty much. So yeah, that is my desk space. Moving on to the next area here, I've just got a load of drawers and cupboards with tons of stuff in, which I'll just go over what's on the top here. I just got my art boards, to-do list, and this diary / planner is called the Maker's Yearbook, and it's not the cheapest either, but it was amazing, and honestly I don't know what I would have done without this because it's just so good for planning everything. So I'm always organised, got a to-do list every single day, and it's just really handy. So I'll put the link in the description below for that as well. Just got one of my drawings here which I recently did, I just haven't put that away yet. And then here's just a pet portrait commission packaged up ready to go, just waiting for the customer to collect that one at the moment. And my scanner here with just some wood bits on top, which I'm going to paint soon. But yeah, I've got the Epson Perfection V600 photo scanner. I've got a video on my YouTube explaining how I scan my artworks as well if you're interested in seeing that. In this drawer here I just keep all my wood painted pieces that are for sale. I just keep them all together in that drawer, except from the Christmas ones I put over the other side with the Christmas bits. In this drawer I've got coasters, key rings, compact mirrors. I think that's pretty much, I think that's what's in there. And then down here I've got the rest of my stock, so I've got notebooks over the one side, and then I've got mugs, and bits and pieces, some coasters in those boxes just there, ceramic coasters. I've got all these greetings cards which I've just stocked up on, so I've definitely got enough in there now. I can't believe how many I've got, that's insane. I've got mugs down there, and then all of my prints in a pile here and in the boxes. Underneath here I've just got a few bits of like board and packaging, and then my set of Prismacolor pencils, just because it won't fit in my cupboards. It's quite a big long box, I don't really have the space. Over here I've just got some more wood pieces to paint. I just keep some spare like ones in there. And then the next drawer along, I've just got samples of frames and things from my local framer who frames everything for me. I just keep them all in there so that when a customer was trying to decide what one they want, I've just got them all handy in there to show them. In here I've just got envelopes, cellophane sleeves, spare bits like that. It's just kind of quite a random drawer. This cupboard is such a mess. I've just got papers, different papers up here that I don't use too often, and then junk basically, which I need to sort through and organise, but it's just so hard to know what to do with everything. And in here I've got some more art supplies and packaging bits. So I've got my pan pastels in here. I just keep them in this little box, which came with a gift set for Christmas with some like body wash and stuff in, but it was quite a good container to keep things in. And then my pencils here in these plastic containers, which I think they're from Plastic Box Shop, and I'd highly recommend them for keeping pencils in because they've got tons of sections. So I section off my pencils by colour. Then I've got some paper here, my pastel mat, my scales and my Royal Mail thing just for measuring my parcels and things. And just some packaging materials down here like sellotape, loads of boxes, jiffy bags, hard-backed envelopes for sending cards. Underneath here I've just got loads of big sheets of glassine paper, I think that's how you pronounce it, which I use for putting over pet portraits when I package them up, and also for leaning on when I'm drawing so I don't smudge my artwork. Ignore the gym equipment here, that's just, I don't know where else to put that. And then in here just tons of bubble wrap and screwed up paper from packages that I've received, and then I just reuse that for my packaging so I don't have to buy things like that, which is good. I've got this tall chest of drawers here, like plastic drawers. I've got my paper cutter. Then in here I've just got, it's not really too organised, these drawers really. I've just got art supplies, paper, some ink randomly, pens, things like that. Some soft pastels, which I don't really use, and I think it's just maybe that brand I'm not really feeling of them, I don't really know. Got watercolour paint things in there, which I don't use too often, but I'd love to really get my skills up and like improve my skills in watercolour, because I find them, it's a really cool medium, but I just struggle with it. I've got some random craft supplies, like little sticky bits you put on like homemade cards and things. I don't really use that too much, but keep them in case they come in handy. Got paper and gift vouchers and bits in here, like the paper that I use to print my certificates of authenticity onto and things like that. In the final drawer I've just got ribbon and my thank you cards and my business cards. I just keep them in the bottom there, and then I've got some tissue paper next to the drawers as well. And that is pretty much it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. It's quite a spacious room and I've managed to organise it somehow, but anyway, thank you for watching. Oh yes, and I just remembered I added this little clip just here, which is of my banner which I've put up at the edge, which I'm really pleased with. I think that just fills up a bit of the blank space on the wall. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.